everybody, we're back for another reaction, and today, as you've seen from the title of this video, we are reacting to Strawberry Jam. This is an album I've been really excited to react to, honestly. Animal Collective is one of the most interesting bands that I've stumbled across so far. I'm just interested to see where this album goes, because I feel like with every album, it's different. You had Merriweather, which was psychedelic and kind of pop-ish, but it had a lot of weird quirks to it that made it stand out, and I really liked that. You had Feels, which is so far my personal favorite, and that one was a lot more stripped back, but also really all over the place with a bunch of sounds, and it's just so cool. I love that album, and I still listen to it a ton. And then you have Sung Tongs, which is easily the most raw and chaotic they've ever been with their songwriting. And now we're at Strawberry Jam, and I have zero clue what to expect. I haven't heard a single thing from this album. I'm just really excited to see what direction they go in, and, you know, if anything blows me away. With that being said, let's get started. The first song is called Peacebone.
Boneface.
Oh my god, wait a second. That kind of blew my mind, what the fuck? This totally caught me up though. What the fuck? Alright. I literally don't know what to make of that. I enjoyed it, I think. I will say, right off the bat, is that intro was so cool. Because it went from just kind of like, what the fuck, to like an actual arpeggiated melody. And I thought that was really cool. Now for the rest of the song, I'm a bit confused. I think that, personally for me, it could have done a little more, because it had like the same idea kind of going through the whole song, but maybe I just need to give it more listens. Like, it was just really confusing. This gives me some Merriweather vibes, I will say that right now. I think this does give me the Merriweather vibes. I'm like a pelican at a red tide. I'm a corpse. I'm not a fisherman. Excuse me, what? I really don't know what to get from the lyrics on a first listen. I need to like spend time and actually dive into them, because there's a lot going on here with the lyrics, and the song confused me, the lyrics confused me. So I will look at that later, but what the fuck? I think I enjoyed that song, but I really just need to digest it again. For some reason that just was so weird to me, and I don't know if that's the case for everyone, but it hit me in a weird way, so I'll come back to that. But I will say that it was a pretty cool opener, and it really did catch me off guard. So, Unsolved Mysteries is the next song. This album is weird so far. I like this one a little more. Yeah. hell, but cool. That's a cool sound. Okay. There was a lot of really cool sounds going around. It was super weird still, but like there was so much going on. Like there was so many sound effects and there was a lot of cool melodies going on. I really enjoyed the production as well. That was just it just made more sense to me and I just thought it was cool even though it was still weird. Looking through the lyrics, I can kind of get a theme of the troubles of growing up. Oh, look at me, that sweet boy's plea. His mother cried, my child's tight as laces. Maybe that represents him growing up, like, or maturing. He can tie his own laces. Why must we move on from such happy lawns into nostalgia's palm and feed on the traces? So maybe that's, like, wanting to go back, feeding on the traces. Why must we move on from such happy lawns? Maybe that's, like, playing in your backyard, you know? Like, there's a lot of connections there, and I like that. Yeah, I can just say I like that one a lot. I like it. It was cool. So far, I'm kind of finding a difficult place to put this album. It sounds kind of like Merriweather, but not really. It's like if Merriweather was just completely whacked out. Like, I don't know. But yeah, still enjoyed it. See where I'm curious to see where this goes, so let's keep going. Next up, we got Chores. This is cool. See, this almost reminds me of Fields. Spaceship abducting Animal Collective. This is really cool. That's hypnotizing. This song is my favorite so far, 100%. I was vibing with this one a lot. Probably because it sounded the most like Feels, but it didn't sound exactly like Feels, if you know what I mean. I can just feel some of the vibes from Feels coming over here. It definitely has its own thing going, though. I just really liked, like, the second half of this song. It just got super hypnotizing out of nowhere, and it was just super captivating to me. I really liked that. The chaotic nature of the first half was also pretty cool, but it's kind of cool how it progressed. It was started all weird and all over the place, and then it kind of just like smoothed out, and I can really appreciate that. I know it just talks about chores the whole time in this song lyrically, but I feel like there's something else going on here. I mean, towards the end it says, I only want the time to do one thing that I like. I want to get so stoned and take a walk out in a light drizzle at the end of the day when there's no one watching. Interesting? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just about how he wants more time to do things that he wants. Maybe. Still a great song, and that's one I'm definitely going to be coming back to. Okay, let's go to Reverend Green. Yeah, okay. This was the transition. Banger. Big fan of this so far. I like his vocal performance here. I like the screaming nature. I like this. I really like this. I've never heard him get that, like, screaming. Ooh, okay. Cool transition again. This album's doing great with transitions. If that was going to the next song, I think it was. I think this one's an easy favorite for me so far. I really liked it. Honestly, everything that this did, I liked. I love the screams, I love the vocal performance, I love the instrumentation, I love the melodies that are fluttering everywhere. It's really unique, really cool song. Seems like this album is just getting better as it keeps going. But yeah, overall I'm enjoying this so far, so let's see where it keeps going. Oh wait, I should look at the lyrics, hold on. I think what this song is kind of talking about is just the downfalls of humanity. What's wrong with humanity in a lot of ways, or just people in general. Just even like one-liners that are just talking about that. I could be wrong, but I'm kind of picking that up. But yeah, great song. Let's keep going. This one looks to be the longest and most popular on the album. It's called Fireworks. Feeling this one. Now it's scary, I've been trying to get that taste off my tongue. Trees up instead. The vocal performances have been really good so far. goes back to the chorus. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. I was waiting for something to really hit me, and I think the last two tracks have for sure. Actually, the last three, maybe even four. This song specifically, though, oh my god. Oh god, it was so good. Everything about that I liked. There was not a single thing that that song did that I did not like or enjoy. That actually might be one of my favorite Animal Collective songs now. Oh my god. I love that. I love the melody. I love the progression of the song. The progression of the song was impressive and just perfect, really. It went through so many cool ideas and it ended up at this really nice spot at the end, and it was such a good payoff for like just the entire song. Whenever I was like listening to that, I was just closing my eyes and I pictured fireworks in my head. Like it fits. It fits. Oh god, that was good. I'm excited to come back to that one. I am very excited to come back to that one. The production on this album so far has been perfect. Like literally, it's been so cool, and there's so many cool ideas and sounds and just everything that's going on in the production. This song especially. I can kind of see why this one's the most popular one, but I mean, I really like it, even if it's the most popular one. I mean, it's just there's so much that's great about it to me. It seems like the majority of the lyrics are talking about the desire to want to be with someone that you like, and also just the insecurities that can sometimes prevent that from happening. That's why he says, like, now I can't walk in a vacuum, I feel ugly, I feel my pores. What's the day? What's you doing? How's your mood? How's that song? Man, it passes right by me. It's behind me now, it's gone. So maybe that's like an opportunity missed. I don't know. That could be what it means, but either way, whoo, that song hit me in the right spot. It really did. Fantastic song. I think it's my favorite on here so far. Like, it just clicked with me. It really did. All right, next we got number 1. Wow. It's like a polyrhythm with the synth and whatever that is. Oh, that's weird.
It seems a day since you rejected your
Okay, this song has a lot of cool sound play though. Like, I can't deny that.
You wonder why it can't stay simple.
I actually like this. I legit like this. What the hell? I'm surprised I like this as much as I do. Whoa. Okay, that was... I am actually kind of blown away right now. I did not think I'd like that as much as I did. Wow. This is one of the songs on the album that has been listened to the least, and I honestly think it's one of my favorites so far. Even though the vocal effect was so weird, I don't care. Like, it legit was really cool because it mixed with all the weird sound play that was going on. And that was the best part of this song. It was so hypnotizing, and it had so many cool sounds going on. Like, I was sitting here closing my eyes just like, whoa. That was really cool. That was so cool. Like, who the hell does that, you know? Lyrically, I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I mean, I think there's some people talking to each other. Oh, maybe it's like talking between a son and like a father. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Because it says your mom and I, so it's the perspective from the dad talking to the son. And it says, I know there will be times you wonder why I can't stay simple. Your mom and I to pet your head and dress you, dress your lettuce. Don't work all night and split your hair and sleep on numbers. Young love is bright. Just please respect the candles in a line. So maybe it's just like the dad talking to the kid being like, okay, life's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be okay. That's super interesting. Man, this song was really cool. I'm like, what? I'm just kind of surprised at myself for liking it as much as I did, because this is something I don't normally come back to that much, or at least something I normally don't immediately get into. It takes time, but it clicked with me. It really did. This is fantastic so far. This album is awesome. I'm loving this. Winter Wonderland is the next one. Back onto the weird shit. Transition. Cool transition. I want to go back to hear that. That was cool. I'll do that. All right, this one was good. I like this. It wasn't immediately one of my favorites on the album, but I still really liked it. I think it fits on the album perfectly. There was a lot of really cool melodies that I liked in it. I think that the themes of this song are pretty cool too. It kind of seems like a hopeful song, or maybe because the chorus here is saying like, if you don't believe in fantasy, then don't believe in fantasy. But do you not believe in fantasy because it gets you down? If you don't believe it's raining, I won't tell you that it's raining. But do you not believe it's raining just because it gets you down? All our homes are white, and we go dancing on a lake, and sleds will carry us tonight, and snowflakes will blow us on our way. That sounds like lyrics to a Christmas song. Like, but yeah, that was a good one. This one is Cuckoo Cuckoo. Yeah, that's cool.
Singing. 'Cause I kept floating past my eyes. I'm singing this song. Days, 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 days
This one was super interesting. I really enjoyed it, actually. This song's biggest thing was just the push and pull of the dynamic changes. It was all over the place. He was just some piano at times, and then other times it was just... I thought it was really cool sonically, though. It had a lot of cool stuff going on. And honestly, another really good song. This could literally be about him going insane. I don't know. Also, there's a lot of mentions of death in here. Life was good, now death's all wrong. Because you can't feel a thing, no heart flutters in late spring. Huh. Interesting lyrics. There's always a lot to dive into with Animal Collective lyrics. It's a handful. Still, really cool song. All over the place, but still enjoyable, and it's definitely fitting for the album. I can say all the songs on this album fit with each other very well, even with how weird they all are. Alright, last song. Derek is the last song. Okay. That was Strawberry Jam. Now, as the closer of the album, this song I don't think held the weight of some of their other closers, but it was still cool. I really liked how in the second half it picked it up because I was hoping it would. I was just hoping it would do something else, and it did. Lyrically, this is about a dog. Is that what it's about? Interesting choice for a closer. I'm kind of confused on that choice, but still, it wasn't a bad song. It was pretty good. But yeah, let's talk about this whole album, because this was overall fantastic. I don't know where I'd put it. I don't know where it is in the rankings yet. I think I need to give it more listens before I can decide that. It was really good, though. Like, very, very good. And it's definitely close to Merriweather and Fields. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's above. I don't know if it's below. I just need to sit with it a little longer. But I can definitively say that this is a great album. There were plenty of times on this album where I was amazed and just kind of invested in the songs, just because a lot of them were hypnotizing. A lot of them were just like got you in that feeling. I think Fireworks is the best song on the album, hands down for me. Like, that song was incredible in my eyes. Like, it really just did something to me. I'm totally gonna listen to that later and just get invested in it, because it's just, I want to listen to it with headphones and everything. Yeah. I really liked Number One, for Reverend Green, and Chores as well. I think those were some other ones that I remember really liking. But yeah, there was a lot of standouts, and I am excited to listen to this more, because I feel like this album could potentially be one of my favorites, if not my favorite. I don't know. I just need to sit with it a little more, digest it. But I totally enjoyed it. Super good album, and I'm just happy that it lived up to the hype, because you guys in the comments and everything have been talking about how great this thing is, and I've finally got around to it, and it's fantastic. I love it. Also, one thing I want to say with this album that really impressed me was I think that this is the best vocal performance we've seen so far on any Animal Collective album. AV did a fantastic job on the vocals, and I think that there were multiple points on this album where I was impressed by just the vocals just themselves. They added so much to the songs, and I think it's great. But yeah, I'll give my final thoughts right now. But yeah, again, I totally enjoyed this thing, and I'm very excited to give it more listens. So yeah. Alright, future me here. I will say that I think some of the songs from my original reaction have grown on me a little bit. Mainly Peacebone being the one I was really confused about. When I first heard that, I thought it was kind of weird, and I just didn't know how to feel about it, but I do say that I like it. It's not my favorite on the album, but I do like it quite a bit, and I really love that intro, the way it transitions. My favorites are still 100% Fireworks and For Reverend Green. Those are my two favorites, hands down. I also really like Cuckoo Cuckoo for how weird it is. Chores, again, is also great. I mean, I don't really dislike any song on the album. Oh yeah, number one is also really great. I think that Derek is kind of an okay closer, but someone recently told me that they kind of closed with a different song, and I'm sorry that I didn't do that in my original video, but maybe at some point I can give you my thoughts on it. I think that this album is definitely one of the best I've heard from Animal Collective. I do think that Fields and Merriweather are slightly better, but it's very, very close. Like, they're all close to each other because they're all great. Just because this one isn't my favorite out of the four I've heard so far doesn't mean that I still don't absolutely love it. Overall, I think I'd give this album an 8.8 out of 10. Right up with the other best Animal Collective albums. It's fantastic. I'm so glad you guys recommended this to me because Reverend Green and Fireworks have been on repeat for quite a while. And also, I'm kind of debating whether to do the scores in the video or not. If you guys want me to do them in the video, I can. If not, I don't know. Just because my thoughts do change with future listens. Like, that kind of happened with Roman Candle. I'm kind of debating on that, but just let me know if you guys care, really. But either way, thank you so much for watching. This was a fun experience, and I do really love this album and Animal Collective as a whole. Let me know what album I should do from them next. I know there's Time Skiffs that came out recently, and there's also Spirit, They've Vanished, or whatever, I think. Those are probably the two I consider doing next in their discography, but just let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.